everyone, welcome to David Inspiration Talk. Remember, this is where we tackle topic about life issues. I try to educate people on the issues happening, and today we'll be tackling a topic about hardshipness or hard issue, when the hard situation or hard states. So what is first of all, let's first ask ourselves, what is hard situation or hardship? A hard situation or a hard state is when you're not able to meet your needs as normal or as you used to. And when these points happen, there are some points, and these happen to different levels and different degrees, because there's someone, depending on the grounds that we are in, someone can describe, maybe can say, I'm getting hardshipness or hard issues, and depending on various issues, be it a hardship in relationship, be it a hardship in financial crisis, be it a hardships in other levels, it depends on the ground that you're experiencing those hardship issues. And one thing I want to educate my peoples or my viewers is, when you are in a hard states, what are you supposed to do and what are you supposed to learn out of this? Because mostly when you are in a hard state of a situation, God always wants you to learn something out of it. Be it the change of career, be it the change of the situation that you are in, be it the change of everything I've described, depending on the ground that you're tackling that issue or the hardship you are facing. And as I direct this, I want to relate this with the situation that is happening right now in our country and worldwide at large. People don't understand, and the people tend to not ignore this, but every situation that happens has a reasons. It has its own reasons, and at this point, at this level, people are supposed to understand that God want them to learn something. There will be exchange of so many things. Some people will not get themselves where they were after this issue is gone. After this issue of COVID pandemic, some will have changed their position. There are some positions that are meant for you that you need to occupy that could not have occupied if this could not have happened. From this time, you need to understand there are people who are going to travel into countries where they could not have traveled. So I want us to look this in a positive angle, because God is creating something out of this. And it is always said that in every hard situation, when you take it positively, there is something that I want to develop out of this. Maybe you have lived all your life trying visas to go up other countries, but it was impossible. Maybe you've been a certain job, and you're struggling on how you can shift from that job to the other. This is the right time, like when you're at home, try to meditate yourself, try to visualize, try to think the reason as to why this thing has happened. Because and the top of it all, also God wants you to realize that He exists. If you ask His guidance and ask God, how do I need to change my life? Where do I need to fall to? Because you need to have a certain angle. There are some people who never thought that their business can never close. There are some people who have never thought that their business will live operating as normal. And remember, after this, there are so many businesses that will be affected. After this, there are so many issues that are going to happen. So I want, at this point, at this time, people to take this time to think what God wants you to rule out of it. And if you take it positively, you live, and you live remembering this point or remembering this time. So whenever an issue happens, you're supposed to, or when you are in a hardship, you're supposed to take a positive view about that. maybe you're facing certain issues in life. You know, your life has been down up, and you're struggling. What can I do? You know, at that point, because when you're in hardship, that's when so many issues and all inner self, that's when your inner self develops. And if you listen to yourself carefully, you get something out of your inner self. There are some things, unless you're shaken and all, unless you pass through a certain turmoil. And when I talk about a turmoil, you know, there are some, if God wants you to change, God will not come to you and tell you to change. He put you in a turmoil. A turmoil is you know, is at that tunnel of melting a metal, so that at least you can format it into a shape that you feel like. So when you are in that point, there's so many things that you're supposed to realize within yourself. So keep watching my videos, like, subscribe, and I will keep I hope you're getting something important out of this.